20 arms. Today we're going to revisit the resizing 223 brass for the 300 AAC blackout. Now this video is kind of an updated version because I've improved on my methods, and a lot of that is thanks to, let's see, YouTuber cbobuck, who commented on our previous video about using a cutoff saw made by Harbor Freight, and I want to thank him. That was very, very sound advice. I went out and bought one 2 days later, and I've been cutting brass like nobody's business. I can productively stamp out brass non-stop if I need to. It's easy to use and very practical. So I want to say thanks to him, and but let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and cut off some 223 brass and show you this, the methods. I kind of cut down the length of my method, and I can do it a lot quicker and a lot more productive. Well, let's get to it. Okay, so here we got our Harbor Freight Drill Master mini cutoff saw. It's very functional, very quick. I'm going to show you real quick. Basically, it's got a little vise. Now I've saw a lot of people talking about making brackets and all this, homemade pieces to hold their brass so that they can quickly and get away from using this vise. However, I find that I can do a lot of brass really quick by simply using the vise. Basically, I just slide it in right at the shoulder. This edge right here, this leading edge, I line that right up on the shoulder, tighten it down a little bit, turn it on, hit the little safety button. Now I found it easier that as you start cutting into it, continue to turn the vise a little bit because the casing will move, and go ahead and give it that final tightening right there, and that's good. Now this seems pretty slow, but it's actually a lot faster than you think, and once you get into a good rhythm, you can pump out a bunch of these fairly quick. I recommend this highly if you're going to get into cutting your own brass. It's really easy to do. Cut it off right at the shoulder, and then you follow through with the rest of the process. So let's go over to the reloading table. I'm going to show you a couple more improvements that I've made on making my 300 blackout. Okay, so we've cut our brass off at the shoulder. As you can tell, it's it hasn't been trimmed as of yet. Now I already have some here that I've already cut. I'm going to skip the sizing process. Sizing process is as normal. Use some case lube. Don't use too much. You know the routine if you're a reloader. If not, you don't want to use too much because it'll cause hydraulic. I can't remember the exact wordage that they use, but it causes bumps or indentions on the shoulder. So you just want to use a real light lube, rub it on your finger like that real thin, and then you're good to go. Anyway, we have one size, but it needs to be trimmed. Now I've cut out, I've gotten a little bit better at my method, and it comes with time. Each time you start a new caliber, you start a new reloading experience, it changes, and you'll learn and improve on that, and I am doing that. A lot of it based on other people commenting or on our previous video, and that has helped. But anyway, we have our case. Now this is a 223 necked up to the 300 or the 308 diameter. It has not been trimmed. Now I am a firm believer in Lee products. I really enjoy Lee products. They've always been really good at a reasonable price. So pretty much everything I own is Lee. Lee zip trimmer, Lee trimmers, Lee presses, Lee dies. However, I found out that I was having issues with the Lee trimmers. Now they're just a real basic pilot method trimmer. Now, like I said, I like them. I really enjoy their products. However, for my type of reloading, these are not going to be adequate for me. The reason I say that, if you reload, I don't know, a couple hundred rounds a year, no problem. These will be perfect for you. But I reload a lot. I do probably 20, 40, 338s a week. I do hundreds of 40s. I reload a lot, thousands and thousands of rounds a year. And I found most recently a problem with these pilots is they'll mushroom on the end of this, causing length deviation. Also, I found in the base plate on the Lee trimmer, it's wearing this pilot is wearing on that base, causing an indentation, causing the gauge to be longer, shallower, depending on the caliber. I've noticed both. So as I said, I still like the product. I'm not going to talk down on them. It's a very well made product. However, if you reload in high quantity, it's probably not going to be for you. So with saying that, this is a brand new product that I brought to my reloading bench. I haven't even had the opportunity to nail it down yet. But this is a Lyman Universal trimmer. And so I'm going to go ahead and trim this case in this, and I already have it set at my 1 inch 368 thousandths, which is the overall length 300 blackout. So anyway, we haven't chamfered it, we haven't done anything. We cut the neck off, we sized it to 300. Now we're going to put it in the trimmer, which I have preset. We're going to go ahead and trim this sucker. Now, being that I don't have this thing nailed down yet, it's a little bit of a hassle to trim. I literally just got this about a day ago, and I haven't had a chance to nail it down. So we'll go ahead and trim it. If it looks like a lot of work, it probably is, because it's hard to hold without making it more permanent. Well, you'll go full until these set screw or this set is bottomed out, and we're getting real close. There it is. Okay, pull it out. Unlock the jaw of the chuck. Use your chamfer tool. Clean it up. There you have it. Perfectly sized 300 blackout. So that's my new and improved method. It's a lot quicker, a lot more productive, and it's going to work a lot better for you. I highly recommend Harbor Freight's little cutoff saw. It's very practical, and I would buy it 2-3 times more if I have to. This is a very good product for the price. $27 at my local Harbor Freight. It may be different where you are, but definitely check into it if you're going to do a high quantity of cutting off 220. Thanks for watching. See you soon.